Yes, I
Hi
guess.
there, we are up with our wonderful volunteer Elizabeth today, up in Craigmillar. Elizabeth, can you tell us why you wanted to volunteer at Multicultural Family Base?
Yes, I've actually been interested in immigration and refugee and asylum seeker policy for a while. So I studied public policy for my master's and want to continue in that field. So I thought volunteering would be a great way to just learn more about the people who are being resettled here in Edinburgh and Scotland. And yeah, just get more on the ground work.
Excellent. And can you tell us what you most enjoy about your role?
I love being able to be a supportive, additional support for the kids and the parents. So this family has 4 kids, and they really, I think, benefit from having someone who's external to their sort of everyday life, but who can also be a friend for them. And if they need to talk about anything that's a bit more sensitive, to be there just in case they need extra support.
Great. And what have been the challenges of volunteering during the pandemic?
Oh, lockdown. Yeah. So I started out in person, but then we had more restrictions on having to do Zoom meetings. And one of the issues in this, well, not an issue, but one of the things with this family is the 2 youngest kids don't like Zoom and aren't used to it. So the screens are when we had Zoom meetings, I was really talking with the 2 older kids and not the youngest one. So it's hard not to be in person because they respond a lot better to being in person, as most kids do.
Great. And now you can meet up outside again, which must be a lot better.
Yeah, it's so much better. So we can there's a play park nearby and we can go and do that. And it's so much easier to sort of see them in person, engage facial reactions and experiences. And yeah, engage them more directly. On Zoom, it's very hard to get kids excited about things just because it's
super. And what have you learned from this whole experience?
Yeah, I've learned a lot more about flexibility in doing sort of social work type things. And I mean, COVID, of course, has added to the flexibility and just in general how we deal with issues that we have to do. So flexibility and learning a lot more about the demographics of especially the Syrian population here in Edinburgh.
Because it's a Syrian Yazidi family that you're volunteering
Syrian Yazidi
with,
family. So
it?
I learned, starting out, I didn't know anything about Yazidis as well. So that's been helpful, and learning more about who all is here, how that sort of process works, the issues that they go through and that need to be sorted. So there's a lot of little things that come from the council and those sorts of things, so learning about that.
Great, super. Well, many thanks for volunteering, and would just like to say a huge thank you, and we really appreciate all of your efforts as a volunteer at Multicultural Family Base. So thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Bye.
It's wonderful to work with you.